Hey, back at you here on the Morning Brew, over here on the big couch. I'm Larry Aarons, and I found the camera. There he is. All right, welcome back. Today is our music day, so it's time once again, my friends, to check your local IQ.
What a perfect shot that was, huh?
All right, Charlie, you're going to hold that up for us?
Oh.
All right. Charlie Craigo is
I can
here.
never see where the camera is.
Yeah,
It's hard.
well,
and it's in reverse.
I know. It's okay.
never
New
do-
issue is out.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Urban Organics.
Yeah.
Good to see you too. Good
Yeah.
to be here, always.
Charlie's the music contributor to Local IQ magazine.
One of the many.
And you always bring us great stuff. And
Thank you.
today's no exception. We're going to have a reprise performance today with our guest Fernando here.
Fernando Moore, local man about town, musician, songwriter,
Recording engineer guy.
Person, yes, yes, yeah.
I want to know about your recording engineer work. Tell us about the studio you're working at.
Sure. It's called K Studio, and it's me and my friend Scott. We pretty much just have a space in his house where we just kind of decided that we just wanted to bring people in and just put as much music out as possible. And we've been really lucky to work with some really good bands. Some of them have been nominated for New Mexico Music Awards. The most recent album was this band called Double Plow, and it's just like an awesome kind of hard rock album. And then Red Light Cameras too, and they're more like pop rock, indie and stuff. So, but we got all different kind of things in there, so it's pretty cool. We're having actually a festival Memorial Day on Monday at Marble Brewery, and it's a lot of the bands that record there. So we're all gonna have like kind of a show. It goes all day. Starts at 1.
It's the second one?
It's the second one.
Annual?
Yeah. So yeah, second annual. Yeah. So yeah, it's been pretty good.
You know, a lot of us, when we think about a recording studio, we have the image that the band comes in, that you get there about 6 p.m. You work all night. And
Yeah.
Don't get out of there till sun comes up the next day.
Right.
Is that a real picture?
That's definitely happened a couple of times.
Has it?
Yeah. A lot of times you want to make it a little more comfortable in that, and give yourself more time. It's funny with the recording thing, because it sounds like kind of like a glamorous thing, but it's really painstaking. You know, like if a song is 4 minutes long, you have to hear it 20 times. Then that's 20 times 4, and you know, it's not for the faint of heart, for sure.
Especially when you hear the same song over and over and over, till they get it the way they want it.
Yeah, but there's a process there that's really fun, you know, as far as like getting the song to where you want it to, and just creating it from scratch, you know. So it's by no means like a boring process, but it's a very long process.
Now, since you're a musician, are you on the musician side, or are you on the engineering side, or are you both?
Yeah, I mean, I want to say I do both.
Who's recording you?
Yeah, exactly. Right? No, I want to say I do both. It's. I have to say, it's a lot harder to record yourself, because you know, at some point, you know, when somebody's helping you, then there's like a limit, you know, a deadline in a way. When you're recording yourself, it's a little more open, which is good, and bad, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, so.
It's fascinating.
Well, and it's like very detail oriented too. I mean, it's the whole trick is being able to, being able to listen to a song 20 times and not letting it turn into mush in your mind, and still being able to pick out the little bits and pieces that you want to take out.
And striving for that extra edge of perfection.
Right, being able to hear it sound better instead of it turning into the same song 20 times in your head.
That creative process is something to watch. I know it's painstaking, but
Yeah, I mean, and that's probably not the best word. It's just that it definitely takes a lot longer than it seems. I mean, when you hear a song that's finished, you know, yeah, it's hard to imagine like what's behind, you know. So, you know, it's just a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to think of, none come to mind right now, but I was thinking of some of the great songs that we're all familiar with that were done in one take. You know,
Right.
Oh, didn't they record? Like Abbey Road was recorded
in one take,
in like an evening.
Was it?
I believe. Yeah.
The
like a
Beatles did
session.
that in the studio in one evening.
I believe so.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's like one of the, and for me, I like that. I like the less produced, you know, just getting in the studio and recording and just taking the layers and putting them together versus adding a whole bunch of extra stuff and building, you know, for me, I like the simplicity of bare bones rock and roll.
Yeah, and that's definitely like another approach, you know. I think with that, you kind of tend to capture like the band at that moment, you know, and I mean, if you think about it, to get to that moment, that's also like a very long time.
Sure.
So it's, you know,
Right,
either way.
Well, I mean, it's become popular too to like record studio albums and try and make them sound live. I mean,
Yeah.
that's become like a real popular trend.
Right. You record like a live record to kind of get the energy, and then usually you go back to the studio and go over the
it
stuff
up a
that
little
doesn't
bit.
sound so good. So.
Yeah, and like we were talking about some of the great live albums over
Oh,
the
yeah.
years that are
Those are my favorite.
They're classics. Yeah.
Talking about
I mean,
Trucks and the Allman Brothers live at Fillmore. That's a great classic. I mean, that's a great live album that was recorded over the course of 2 nights, I believe. You know, and it's incredible.
Well, I see you brought your guitar again, Fernando.
Yeah.
We might as well put it to use.
Sure, let's do
What
it.
are we going to hear today?
I wanted to sing a song of mine. It's called "Wake Up." 'Cause, you know,
Seems
it's early.
appropriate.
Hey, that's good. It's the morning brew.
Right.
We're all waking up.
Wake up.
Go for it. It's yours.
Thanks. Wake up, wake up, wake up. The sun is shining now. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to go about. And I know, I know. You've heard it all before, and I know that yesterday just tried to beat you. But the sun's been out already today, and you're still there, laying in bed. But that is what it's all about. Getting up, not staying down. So when you get up and go do something, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up.
I love it. Fantastic.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Wow, Fernando, that's nice.
I like it.
I was kind of thinking maybe a little theme song for the morning brew there, a very mellow one, you know.
We don't want to put ourselves back. It's more like wake up when you're going to bed. So nice.
I really
Just
like
gonna
that.
Put my head down on it
Yeah.
and take a little
I
nap.
really like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you like playing in that genre, that real quiet, comfortable acoustic?
Or do you like being in the band?
Yeah,
What's
no.
your favorite?
I think being a band, definitely, you know, there's also a lot of artists that I like that are kind of in this genre, like, you know, the Elliott Smiths and whatnot. And, you know, I think that's really beautiful music, so it's definitely pretty cool to play it too. So.
Chicks dig it.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Let's talk a little more about the music biz in Albuquerque, and obviously from a performing side and and sound engineering and recording side. What are you seeing happening right now? Are we on an upswing? And I just need a short answer. Got a minute left.
Right. I think so. We are in an upswing, if I could say.
I think so, for sure.
Are we?
Yeah, I mean, I don't deal with the bands nearly as intimately as Fernando does, but just writing about them and being around it, I think so, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff, and there's a lot of people doing a lot of different things that, are pretty brave as far as like art goes and stuff. So, I mean, I think
we've had them on the show.
Yeah, so I'm sure. Yeah, so I mean, some of that stuff is pretty unique. So I would say that that's definitely a good thing. Yeah.